Hello YouTube, AdoptedMike here. In this video I want to take a look at this CPU cooler here from Zalman. This is the CNPS5X CPU cooler, I guess, with a direct touch heat pipe, ultra quiet PWM fan, power cooling performance. I've used this before in other builds and I actually like it a lot. It's a pretty decent system for like a mid-range CPU. Powerful cooling performance. Heatsink design for optimal airflow. There's some thermal grease in there as well too. Direct touch heat pipe technology. Shark fin blade design for smooth and optimal airflow. And it's a 92mm PWM fan, which is great. Take a look at the side here as well with some dimensions, weight. So we have a pure copper base and then aluminum fins and copper heat pipes, which is great. Fan speed is 1350 to 2700 RPM. It's a pretty quiet noise level too for 2700 RPM being 32 decibels. And there's a look at the cooler itself. Okay, so let's get inside and take a better look. Okay, starting off we have the user manual. And then here is the Intel retention bracket mechanism. This is it comes with an AMD style hold down, so you'll need this to convert the Intel motherboard over to similar to an AMD clip style, and then that's what that piece would do. And here is the fan and heatsink itself. The fan is non-removable. There we go. Let's take it out. There we've got the copper heat pipes there, so that's great. Direct contact. There's a little bit of thermal compound here. Oh, that's not the thermal compound. Excuse me. That is. Well, yeah, that's definitely one of those do not eat packets. So, here's our thermal compound. In the bottom of the box, I didn't get to that part. Okay, here's our thermal compound. I was wondering where that went. And then the push pins to mount this onto an Intel motherboard and lock it into place. Okay, now that makes perfect sense. So we have 3 copper heat pipes. Here's our retention hold down. It's kind of a little bit weird to install. You got to loosen these screws and then position it down and then tighten the screws, and then because there isn't much flex already, so the tightening of the screws after you lock it into this side is what will make the installation happen. Yeah, so definitely it's a little tricky to install, but it's definitely solid once it is installed. It doesn't feel like it's going to come off. And then we've got, unfortunately, a multicolored PWM fan header rather. It'd be nice if it was all one color, but, we'll take what we can get. So, let's give it 12 volts here and see the operation a little bit. A little louder than I expected. But it moves a lot of air. Very nice. But this is also with 12 volts, so it should be loud at maximum RPM. And the PWM will at least the processor or the motherboard can scale it down to a more appropriate sound level. So yeah, anyway, unplug that. And this will wrap up my unboxing and quick look at the Zalman CNPS Performa CPU Cooler. And as always, thank you for watching.